brothers got together that 4th of July day. That's when the land you're standing on became the U.S. of A. United we will stand, but divided we fall. One nation under God says it all. Men are created equal, words written in by hand. They all stand to fight when a cry for freedom rings. Freedom isn't free, it comes with a cost. One nation under God says it all. One nation under God says it all. This whole world's changing, it's changing every day. For the land of the free and the home of the brave. Stand up everybody, stand proud and tall. One nation under God says it all.
Good evening and welcome to IITW Radio. I think my mic's a little bit loud. I can hear echo bad. It is 8:10, a couple days till school starts. So we want to make sure to tell you guys to watch out for the children. They will be out on the roads next week. Some of them are already in school this week. Okay, tonight we have a pretty good show for you guys. It's usually what's called What's Pissing Me Off. Tammy is on vacation. She should be back, I don't know, in the next week or so. Depends on, I don't know where she's going, but hello, Tammy. Let me do our shout outs real quick. Okay. We got a shout out going to my niece and my brother. That's Rosie and Lester. And we have Aiden. And don't forget Mama B. Aiden's pretty cool. Aiden will be on the show probably next Friday night. Do we have a picture? Now we'll wait and do hers in a little bit. But I want to get a shout out to Beef O'Brady's over there, to TJ and them and his wife. I can't forget Cindy Shaw. And also Annette. I forgot to bring the cups in. She gave me a couple cool cups to use on the air. Okay, tonight in the studio, I have a young man I've watched grow up since he was little. I call him one of my sons, Dennis.
Hello.
Dennis is thinking about getting into radio and DJing and stuff. You already have quite the following on YouTube, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
How many followers you got now?
On my vlog channel, I have over 1,000, and my gaming channel, I have over 600.
Oh, cool. So you're getting pretty popular. Hell, you're more popular than Cletus. Let's see. We had Calvin O in the studio last week. Put the picture up of Calvin there. Calvin signed a guitar for us that we're going to be giving away to either a youth or, I don't know, a young adult. Somebody that wants to get into guitar and get into bands and start their musical career. This is a brand new guitar. So I purchased it just so we could give it away. And we're going to have a couple more signatures on it. But Calvin was the first one to see it. I like those Florida flip-flops you got on there, Calvin, because I know you're listening to the show. The song that you were listening to that came on, One Nation Under God, is one of Calvin's songs. I met Calvin last week. What a hell of a guy. You didn't get to meet him, Dennis. You should have come home for the weekend.
I wish I could have.
You got that job now. You got to go to work.
Every day.
Oh, man, that sucks. I know, me too. Let's see, where we at here? Okay, Calvin's song. Well, you got something going up, and it looks like it's going to be held over at possibly Crystal Cove on the 21st. So if you guys want to come out and see him, he will be there in concert. It's going to be a small show, so you're going to want to make sure that you get there. Whitney and her husband have completely redone the docks and stuff over there. I've got to go out and check them out this week, but after the storm, they got torn up. Maybe I'll take you over there, Dennis. We'll go out on a pontoon boat or something.
I can't swim.
Yeah, we're going to be having Calvin did a recorded interview for us. We're actually going to have it coming up on the 3rd on Labor Day, and also he said the first 20 people who come up to him and ask will receive a signed copy and a picture taken with him that he can post on Facebook of his CD, One Nation Under God.
Yeah, Calvin's hosting some awards and stuff up in Nashville. They actually took him off of Facebook this past week, which sucked. Because his song One Nation Under God, and you guys need to get on there and listen to it and raise a big stink about it being taken off, because they should not be able to do that. We got to get through a couple commercials here real quick, and then we're going to get kicking.
Where's the list we had yesterday?
Let's do Barbie's first. Barbie's Hair over in East Palaka, Hair by Barbie. Anyways, I took Chris over there last week. Him and I went over there. And do we have a before picture? Yeah. Anyway, she does all that, I call it hair striping, but highlighting, and I don't know if she does any yes, she does do extensions. She does coloring, cut, all that kind of stuff. You guys go see her. She does a good job on men's hair too. If you guys are looking for a good place to get your hair cut and you're tired of getting cut like a woman's cut, go over there and see her. She's 916 St. John's Avenue in Palaka, and if you're over in the St. Augustine area, she is at 410. Is that 410?
I do believe it's 440 CBL Drive in St. Augustine.
Okay, you guys can go back and look on here.
You can reach her at 904-501-9542 for those who can't reach her. 904-501-9542.
Yeah, and you need to make an appointment. She stays booked up all the time. I'm going to get Dennis over there.
I need to go. My hair is just it's bad.
Not as bad as mine. You're still young, though. But put the before pictures of you up, Chris.
I don't think we have a before.
Okay. Well, put the pictures up, what she did on you. We'll put the before up next week. That's when she was doing, you had the whole Grizzly Adams thing going on. And she cut his hair. It was pretty long. And, let's see. That's when she was doing it. That's right before the end, I think.
Yep.
I need to get that thing turned gray. I'm going to have you as Santa Claus this year. Okay, well, that's Barbie in the background anyways.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was a Santa.
Pop your head over here so people can see how you look now. She gave him the whole complete
Yeah, we
handlebar
got to see
thing.
the after.
Hold on.
I'll tell you what, Barbie does amazing work. I won't let anybody else touch my hair. She does highlights, she does lowlights, she does the Brazilian blowouts. So if you guys need her, give her a shout.
Yeah, and I was telling you guys what a great young man Dennis is. I've known Dennis for a long time. I've watched him grow up from a little kid. Was a pain in the butt playing football. Now he's become a fine young man, got a job.
I'm looking good over here.
Yeah,
Don't
you
get
are.
to his head.
And the camera doesn't even add 10 pounds to you either. It looks like it's taking some away. He's got some muscles on him. Holy cow. Anyways, we got, let's do the next one is going to be, let's put the barbecue one up there. Okay, some of my friends are doing a barbecue this weekend, and it is going to be at the corner of Moody Road on Highway 20. A corner of Moody Road and Highway 20 from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. You guys can go back and check it out. Their phone number is on there. They got some great barbecue, though. Okay, now let's get the other
Yeah, it's
ones.
one of those mouth-watering barbecues, too.
Ooh.
Yeah, for you guys that don't like the commercials and don't like listening to them or hanging out during them, the reason we do this is to sponsor local businesses like Cars, Community Auto Repair Specialist. These guys do great work. They also they sell tires at cost, so all you pay for is the mount and balance and the raw cost of the tire. They do front end alignments. Matter of fact, we just had our front end alignment package giveaway yesterday. I'm
Yes,
trying
if you give me one moment, I will pull up the winner. So.
Okay. Anyways, Cars at what? I don't know. There's a got music going off. That was pretty cool. Gremlins are getting us already. Anyways, they do all kinds of work. You guys need stuff done. They've got 3 locations at 3520 Krill Avenue, 1680 Idlewild Avenue, and Green Cove Springs, and then Advanced Auto Care at 3820 Southwest Archer Road in Gainesville. They are what you guys call a mom and pop, but their family owned business. So, and the reason we do these commercials is so that we can keep stuff local instead of people going out of town. Support your local businesses. Matter of fact, we've got Amanda from Palaca Cinema.
Actually, the winner for the giveaway, for the car care package giveaway, was Beverly Delancey Allen. So, Beverly, make sure you get with us. We've already sent you out a message on Messenger, so please make sure to touch base.
Yeah, you have 30 days to contact us. If you don't contact us within 30 days, it goes to the runner-up. And we give a lot of stuff away on here.
Yeah, we have giveaways every week.
Yeah, every week. We've got CDs that we give away. We've got Calvin O's. Like, when we get over to Crystal Cove, and I don't have anything to put up for Crystal Cove right now, but I'll be out there. We'll be doing a live show on the 21st. Tentatively. Whitney's supposed to get back with me tomorrow sometime. But hopefully we're going to have it out there on the 21st because they've got a big enough place to get everybody into, but still not enough to get everybody that listens to the show and reads the Putman Way. So you guys make sure you contact and let me know how many people are going to be there. And there's no cover charge on it, by the way. They do have, I believe, I don't know if they have liquor, but I know they have a bar there. They have a restaurant and everything. It's a pretty cool place. Okay, we got Amanda from Palaca Cinema. She'll tell you about supporting your local businesses. And here she comes. Right here, someplace. Hey gang, I'm here with Amanda down at Palaca Cinema. Amanda, what kind of deals you guys got going on?
Right now we have our 250 Tuesday. 250 Concession Tuesday is a deal we offer on concession items. And tickets will never be 250, but still come on down, help us support 250 Tuesday. And as always, I want to thank the people of Palaca and Putnam County for #KeepItLocal. We really do appreciate your support, and we wouldn't be here without it. And you know we always love the kids. Everything we do is for the kids. So bring them on down, help us out, and as always, #KeepItLocal.
All right, thank you, Amanda. You're the best. Yeah, like she said, you guys need to keep it local. Whether you're in Putnam County or I know we have some listeners in Jacksonville and the Carolinas and all over the United States. It's important that you keep your local businesses and keep them going. Okay, Dennis, maybe you can explain what this is to me right here. Put this one up. Okay, you know your typical handicap sign?
Oh my gosh.
What is that look like? Can you explain that to me? Because I'm looking it up on YouTube and everything else, and
It looks like an Olympic racer in a wheelchair.
I don't know if you flip it upside down though, it looks like a minion getting ready to step on a ball. Can you see it?
Yeah.
I actually looked that up. I'm sorry. I actually looked that up, and that is the new symbol that they have made for the handicapped people. Some of them are putting it up. Some of them are saying that it's, it's not right. It's making people look at handicapped people in a whole different perspective. But I think it's kind of cool as a person in a handicapped wheelchair myself. So I like it.
I don't know. It kind of, if you look
Makes
at
me feel
it,
the need to speed.
I don't know if you kind of look at it. It looks like somebody's got to go to the bathroom, like they're pushing up on the back of the chair, like, oh God, get me out of here quick! I gotta go. And it's when I took the picture of this, it was right beside the bathroom. I don't know. What do you think?
Still looks like an Olympic wheelchair racer to me.
I don't know. I'm gonna go with it. I got to take a dump. I got to get out of this chair quick. And no, I'm not making fun of handicapped people.
Looks like one of those extreme wheelchair guys. They go into like
Oh
skateboard
yeah,
pools
the ones that
with
be
the
doing
wheelchairs.
tricks.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it was right by the bathroom. I mean, right on the wall next to the bathroom. I'm not gonna say what business it's in, but I thought that was pretty hilarious. It's like this is a new symbol for move the hell out of the way. I've got to get to the bathroom. You know, I was talking about Dennis being a good young man and being raised right. His parents have raised him right. He knows if he comes over here, I'll stick a cattle prod in his butt and shock him. But I've never even had to think about anything like that with him. He's always been respectful in all the years that he's been coming over to my house. Matter of fact, he even has a key to get into my house. I'll come home sometimes and he'll be sleeping. I feel like Goldilocks. There's somebody in my bed. Actually, I don't think you've ever slept in my bed. I think it's always been in my son's room or on the sofa.
Yep.
Or in Cheyenne's room when she was out of town. she's moved out now. So, but you know, I talk about the youth and stuff, and some of the things that really piss me off. This next one has some profanity in it, so you people that have virgin ears, you might want to cover them. This is a cop in Chicago, Dennis, and I don't see you ever doing anything like this. Maybe you can explain to me why this idiot would do something like this after getting pulled over, and explain to me if you would ever think about doing it. Go ahead and roll that footage. Remember, there is some profanity.
All right, Mr. Warren, what I have here is a citation, okay? It's going to be for what we discussed. This is the bill. Okay?
Yeah. Perfect.
What I've done is I've assigned you a court date of 20 August at 10 o'clock in the morning if you choose to appear in court.
Yeah.
If not, you have up until that date to
I got you.
the citation.
I hear you loud and clear.
What I'm going to ask you to do is sign the bottom of this. Not admission of guilt, it's just stating that you have in fact received the citation.
Hey, nah, man, I have my seatbelt on.
And comply with
You can try that bullshit. I have my seatbelt on, nigga.
Okay.
So what?
Are you refusing to sign?
Do I have to sign it?
I'm giving you the option to sign it. Are you
Do I have to sign it? If I don't sign it, will I go to jail?
Are you refusing to sign it?
If I don't sign it, will I go to jail?
No.
Are you sure?
What did I just say?
So if I don't sign it, you will not pull me out this car and take me to jail?
That is correct.
You will not issue a warrant out later so they can take me to jail later?
If you do not comply with the citation or appear in court on
your
the
breath
assigned
stink like
date,
ass, man. On my mama, nigga.
you will have a warrant.
All right, man, give me the fucking shit, man.
Okay, are you going to sign it or no?
I'ma sign it, you dumbass nigga, duh. What you thought, nigga? If I said give me it, I'ma sign it, nigga.
Well, then sign it, sir.
Give me the fucking pen, man. I don't want to reach in your hand and you pop me. You know, you motherfuckers, man. Shitty ass courts, nigga. Man, hurry the fuck up, man. Pathetic ass cop, nigga. Your whole fucking squad pathetic, nigga. On my mama, nigga.
All right, sir. There's your copy.
Appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you,
Get the
sir.
fuck on, faggot ass nigga, boy. Come on, man.
Is that guy nuts?
Yes, he is.
Would you ever try any of that crap with a cop?
No, I know better.
That was in Chicago, though, so that kind of explains that. Holy crap. For you people that have virgin ears, I told you they're not virgin anymore, but holy crap. Can you imagine getting pulled over and saying that to one of the cops? I think the cop was being pretty cool about it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was that cop, I don't care who it was, I'd snatch him out of the car and beat him with a nightstick. That guy was talking about my mama. I didn't understand what he was saying, but I bet you if his mama sees this,
My mom.
she's going to do some ass whipping. I know your mama would tear your butt up.
Yeah, she always threatened to hit me with a skillet.
I would do the same thing, but you're getting too big now. Now you scare me. I should have beat you when you were little. Okay. This next, do we have any video on this next one, or do we have a picture of her? The Florida woman with the spider. Okay, Pinellas County, Dennis.
Pinellas County.
This woman over there. Boy, ain't she pretty. Anyways, she's in a park in Pinellas Park over near Tampa, on the other side of the bridge, and the cops get called because she's running butt naked through the damn park, running butt naked, screaming she got a spider on her back. And what was she what did she have? She was all cracked out, or I think they said she was cracked out. Now that's a girl for you. You've been looking for a nice, fun woman, right there. But she said she had a giant spider on her back and she was trying to get away from it. I don't know, man. The whole world has flipped their damn mind. There's a guy. Now, normally you think about this as being maybe it would be in a woman's suitcase at the airport over in Germany. And he goes through the metal detectors and stuff. And all of a sudden the thing starts, they pull him to the side. They're telling him that they think there's a bomb in his suitcase. And he's like, no. Where he keeps refusing to tell them what in the hell's in the suitcase. They pull it out and it's sex toys. So they had to shut the whole airport down. I don't know how to pronounce that name. You want to give it a shot? Schoenfield? I guess. Hell, I don't know. It's in Berlin Airport anyways. Yeah, that's it. It's in Berlin Airport. Anyways, it turns out this dude has a bunch of dildos and stuff in his suitcase, and they're thinking they think that they're sticks of dynamite, so they shut down the whole airport. They had everybody and their mother out there trying to get it. What a trip. I just want to know what a guy's doing with. Never mind, I don't want to know either.
He was trying to have fun.
I'll let you I'll let you explain that one, Dennis. I'm not going to even jump on that one. No pun intended. And another one we have, speaking of sex, there was a South Florida school teacher who just lost their license, and they're threatening to be suspended. Actually, they already did suspend him. Yeah. Anyways, so during their sex ed class, this guy's starting to tell all the kids and explain to them about him and his girlfriend or his wife and how they have anal and everything else.
My. He was a freak.
What grade was that? Does anybody know? Yeah, it was middle school.
It wasn't even high school.
Yeah, it wasn't even high school. But he said that that he didn't want the children to get pregnant. Talking about anal sex, how are they going to be? Never mind. I don't even want to think about what he was telling. But anyways, he's getting suspended. I didn't feel like putting his picture up and giving him any pedophile points. Okay. Okay, there's a bunch of people that bashing Trump. Dennis knows how I feel about it. I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm an American citizen. I don't care which side they're on. If they are not for the people, for the people, and by the people, I got no use for them. You just had it up there. CNN, you know how I'm always complaining about, Dennis, you've heard me say this 1,000 times, that at least about fake news. That's not Trump saying. But journalism today has been shot to hell and back. So anyway, CNN, normally they do about 3 minutes of coverage. You know, if people are with CNN, they hate Donald Trump. If they're with Fox News, they love Trump. CNN's poll came out this week, and the job approval rate for the president over Obama. I know this is not me bashing Obama or praising Trump. This is the numbers that are actually out this week. The job approval is 40% for Trump, 45% for Barack Obama. Unemployment was what does it say? Oh, it's down to 3.9% over Obama's 9.4%. So Obama had a lot more unemployed when he was in office. Jobs added is 3.2 million under Trump, and under Obama it was 2.9 million. The deficit is, what is that? 532 billion. Under Obama it was 936 billion. And then the GDP is at 4.1% now. Under Obama's 1.6%. So those are real numbers. You guys decide what you want to do with them. Think about them. Looks like Trump's doing a pretty damn good job though right now. I know a lot of people don't like him, but you don't have to like somebody if they're doing a good job. All right, get that one off there. What else we got? Dennis, what do you got sitting over there?
What?
What do you got sitting over there? I know you got some news.
What you talking about, man? I ain't got no news.
Yeah, you do. What do you got?
I got funny stupid.
Okay. All right, I'll do the jet one. Dennis will get camera shy.
Yeah.
It's a little bit rough, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's different. Man tried to steal a plane so he could fly to a concert. It's called Need a Ride. He thought by just shifting levers that he could make this plane fly so he could go to a concert. Guess what, 17? Anyways, he's going to try to steal a jet. I wanted to go to a lot of concerts before in my life. I don't know. I remember you. Didn't you guys go see Chris Brown?
Who?
You?
Nah, I've never been to a concert
Cheyenne.
before.
No.
No.
Holy crap! We got to get you set up to go see somebody. I don't know. You can go there as the reporter, get a different taste of it. That way you get in for free. But anyways, what an idiot! Who's gonna try to steal a jet? Never flown one. I don't know what he's thinking when he's gonna land it. I mean, high speed getting
Crash
there.
and burn.
Wonder what he was smoking. Guarantee it wasn't legal. Okay, the NFL free speech thing. I don't know what you think about this, Dennis, but you know, the NFL for years has been doing stuff that, you know, is free speech in history and stuff. I got it up on here now, and that was by Robert Jackson in Melbourne. But anyways, in 2012, the NFL had an issue with Tim Tebow kneeling for each game to pray. They also had an issue with Tim Tebow wearing the phrase John 3:16 as part of his blackout. That's the mark it goes under. For you guys that aren't into football, that's part of the getting what? Anyways, that's part of the stuff they put under your eyes to keep the glare down and stuff. But he had John 3:16. Anybody who follows football know that. In 2013, the NFL fined Brandon Marshall for wearing a green cleats to raise awareness for people with mental health disorders. Now, those two right there are pretty good causes, you know, if you were going to do anything. But they did it the right way, you know. It wasn't anything to do with a national anthem or a flag or anything. In 2014, Robert Griffin III, in her post-game press conference, wearing a shirt that said, "No Jesus, no peace," but he was forced to turn it inside out by the NFL uniform inspector before speaking at the podium. In 2015, D'Angelo Williams was fined for wearing a Find the Cure eye black for breast cancer awareness. 2015, William Gay was fined for wearing purple cleats to raise awareness for domestic violence. Not the NFL had a domestic violence problem, which they have had domestic violence problems within the NFL. In 2016, the NFL prevented the Dallas Cowboys from wearing a decal on their helmets in honor of 5 Dallas police officers killed in the line of duty. Now that's some bullcrap right there. In 2016, the NFL threatened to fine players who wanted to wear cleats to commemorate the 15th anniversary of 9/11. So why don't you guys tell me again how the NF supports free speech, an expression of all, you know, and all of a sudden, here we go. You can take it down. And put that one of the coffins up. To these NFL players, I want to say this. All summer long, you guys have pissed me off. I haven't heard one peep out of anybody about anything about the NFL, about kneeling for any causes. We just had, what was it, 70. How many people were just shot in Chicago? Where are my notes?
In front of you. You flipped the page.
Right in front of me. No, I want to make sure I get this right before I go on. I just have it. I have a million notes. There they are, right there. Oh, 72 people shot in Chicago. I believe 11 or 12 died, and a bunch of injuries and stuff. Why in the hell weren't you guys from the NFL out there raising hell about that? Yeah, young kids, they all range from little kids all the way up to a 65-year-old. This is some bullcrap. If you guys want to make a difference, take the money that you waste where people pay to see your games, take that money and go out during the summer and then go stand in Chicago. Take a knee every time a coffin goes by, every time a casket is loaded in the ground. I want you guys to take a knee for that. But the main thing is, I want you guys to stare at this picture. Remember the fallen. See those coffins? You can't tell if it's a black person, a white person, a Chinese person, a Hispanic person. You can't tell. That flag is there because that flag, those bodies paid for your freedom. They paid for your sorry asses to be able to go out and play football and make millions, while these guys basically live on minimum wage, starve out in the desert, starve in the jungles, and everything else. And you're going to take a knee during that national anthem? Take it any other time. Make a touchdown, take a knee. When you get tackled, take a knee. Don't do it during the damn flag. National anthem. That crap pisses me off. What do you think about it, Dennis? Or you don't want to get into it?
I don't want to get into it.
Okay, well, that's cool. Everybody has their own opinion, but to me, the national anthem is something where people shouldn't protest it. I don't think they should burn flags. You know, I've been there when the coffins are come off the planes and stuff, and it just, to me, it's just not right. You know, especially when I'm playing to see football, not politics. Hell, I can watch that on CNN and Fox. Are you ready to do your stories yet?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay.
You want me to start now?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know it's a bad date.
Give Dennis the camera.
Oh, give me the camera. Why just me? Why I want both of us here so I can watch you?
I'm watching you.
All right. You know it's a bad date when he steals your car. A Tennessee woman went out on a date. It was supposed to be the date of the year. They stopped at a gas station. Oh my, I didn't know he looked like that.
I didn't either. I was picturing a big old redneck guy. Hey, baby. Ping.
This Tennessee woman and her date stopped at a gas station. He stole her car. Then the godsister of the woman texted her that next day or whatever and told her that she had went out with the same guy. And that he was sporting around a Volvo. I wish I had a Volvo. I don't have a Volvo. Volvos are nice looking cars. The woman worked out a plan.
So he had a Volvo?
Yeah. The woman worked out a plan, and they basically just kind of trapped the guy, and he got arrested. Yeah.
Yeah, they framed him out.
Oh, yeah. I'm over here sweating. I'm getting hot flashes and stuff, man. This isn't right.
Yeah, that's all right. You have fun with it.
I tried my best.
So what do you think about the DJing so far? I don't want you to see the numbers because then you'll really start sweating. There's a bunch of people listening. If you guys want to write in and comment and tell them how he's doing, go right ahead.
Oh, don't bash me.
They're not going to tear you up. I had no idea the guy looked like that. I thought it was like, what's the Just Creepy one about?
I think you're reading that wrong.
That's the 7-Eleven.
Oh, the 7-Eleven one. Yeah, you got to do that one too. Put this guy up.
Just look at Travis's head and tell the story.
Oh.
It should be on your screen.
It's not just creepy, it's just crappy.
Oh, man.
This what?
This guy's
It's just a crappy
kind of looks
story.
like, it looks like somebody I know.
I know you ain't looking at me.
Nah, he doesn't look like you. He looks like Jordan's dad.
Oh, that's just messed up. Jordan's my son, for you guys that don't know. One of my kids. I'm cutting you out of the wheel, buddy.
Oh, see.
That's 75 cents, and that canoe is going to somebody else.
See, this is
So what did this idiot do?
Damian Sims walked into a gas station in St. Petersburg with a bucket of urine and feces. That's just nasty. Who does that? What?
I want to know how he got past the door.
Yeah, it's like, wouldn't somebody smell it? Like I don't even know. So he walks into the store and he basically spills the bucket of feces and urine all over the floor, and it gets onto the merchandise.
What an idiot.
Yes, he is an idiot.
Why did he do it?
In an act of revenge, because his boss or manager had kicked him out months prior. Like, why did he wait so long to do it?
go out and fill that bucket.
Yeah, it probably took him a couple of months to crap and fill that thing up.
You had to save for laxatives.
Oh my gosh.
Not a Taco Bell.
He got fired, so he probably didn't have any food to put through him to put in there. What an idiot. Put that picture back up again.
He looks just
At least
whacked
he
out.
looks satisfied.
I think he was satisfied. I think he had fun.
Look how happy he is. It's like,
he's smiling.
what are you in here for? I just took a bucket of doo-doo, man, and pee and just slung it all over 7-Eleven. I'm feeling good about myself right now.
Really go into his base animal instincts.
Can you imagine a judge that's got to charge him with that? Well, you're charged with slinging defecation and urine and everything else in the 7-Eleven. How do you plead? I don't know. Please don't give me a crappy deal, Your Honor. Please. You know, somebody's going to be making love to that guy the next night because it's not like a tough crime to go sling a bucket of crap in there. So what would you do if somebody came in and slung it? You're working in a 7-Eleven and somebody comes in and slings a bucket of turds at you.
I would try to like duck behind something, and I would hope that I have like some Pine Allen or some Fabuloso. Just throw it everywhere because it's gonna smell bad up in there.
You know, the manager had to be this little skinny guy, or a little tiny woman, because you're not gonna walk in to a guy like yourself that's all big and buff. You're not gonna walk in. I'm not gonna walk in and sling a bucket of turds at you because I know I'm gonna get my ass whipped. But this guy apparently hung out long enough to get arrested. It's like he was proud of what he had did. What you can sign in my autograph of the turd. Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something while I got you on here. Okay. This stuff you're going to have to deal with, man, when you get on the radio.
Oh, gosh.
You're going to have people come in and ask you. They're going to ask you all kinds of stupid questions. You ever go to the bathroom and wipe your hind end, and then the toilet paper comes back clean?
It's dry wiping.
So, I mean, you ever had that happen to you? So you take one and you wipe it once, and all of a sudden the toilet paper's clean, and you're like, well, how did that happen? Did I miss the crack? You wipe again, and you're thinking the whole time, man, is there such thing as a clean turd? And then sometimes that stuff will be stuck up in you like a melted Crayola, and you got to wipe it, use 3 rolls of toilet paper, and finally jump in the shower. Any answers?
I don't have any answers for that.
I don't either. I don't know how there's such a thing.
Question.
I don't know if there's such a thing as a clean turd or not, but what else we got here? NFL's free speech. I already got that one out of the way. Got one down. Oh, the straight arm challenge. Do we have this one?
Straight arm challenge.
Do you know about this, Dennis?
No, I've never heard of it.
Okay.
Kind of curious.
That's because you're starting to grow up and get out of this stuff going on now. Is this video?
Yes.
Yeah, it is. Okay, this one does have some graphic language in it. Again, I don't know why people can't get, well, I don't have the cleanest mouth either, but I'm not going to make videos deliberately. But this new challenge they have, Dennis, is you have to take your drink, and they go straight arm challenge, and they run up to you, and you have to hold it up in the air as high as you can and try to get it all in your mouth.
Yeah, whatever they give you, they say they challenge you. I think it's kind of a really stupid thing, but my favorite's the last one, to be honest, on this video. You guys got to watch this idiot in the end.
Okay, go ahead and roll that beautiful bleeding footage.
Just give it a second.
Come on, motherfucker, straight arm it. No.
Straight on that shit.
Hey, bitch, you want straight on that? Straight on that shit.
This?
Yeah, straight on gallon, bro.
Look at he's got
Straight arm it. Straight
If I was
arm
the guy that worked at a supermarket, I'd make him clean that up.
any of it. The other one was in a motel.
I know, it's disrespectful. It's in the
Yeah.
carpets.
it. Straight arm heavy straight.
Oh shit. Straight arm gang. Do that shit. Straight arm, straight. Oh, no.
You know, we talked about Shiggy the other day. Are they just getting more intelligent by the day? Yeah, this is my favorite. This.
Watch this, Dennis.
He gets
It's in my eye.
It's in my eyes. Really? What do you think?
It's in my eye.
Oh my God, I'm so stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't these challenges getting smarter and smarter by the thing? I mean, this is like the intelligence of our youth today. I mean, something to be proud of, guys.
They've gone from eating Tide Pods. Have you ever eaten a Tide Pod, Dennis?
No.
Okay, what about snorting a condom?
Oh, never. No. Those are used for other purposes.
I know. Why would you even snort a condom?
Before or after use?
This is the generation coming up behind you. Oh,
No,
God.
this is
That's a sick thought. I mean,
I mean, they're washing them first, or are they actually?
I remember when you were in high school, there was a few kids put vodka in. That wasn't you, though.
I
but
remember that.
They put vodka in water
bottles. A lot
bottles.
of them got suspended. That junk was wild.
And every now and then a couple of them get caught smoking weed. But is there any messed up kids like that? I have another word and I keep wanting to use it, but I'm not. Good Lord. Okay.
That challenge was done.
Yeah, but my question is.
It just looks like a couple of vloggers who are trying to get a challenge going.
Oh no, this is more than that. That's just the only one I took off the internet.
It was dumb.
There's thousands of kids doing that stuff.
Straight arm it, Travis. Straight arm that Mountain Dew.
No, I'm not going to waste my Mountain Dew. Plus, I'd have to clean it up. Where they're doing that stuff in a grocery store, first of all, that would piss me off if I worked there. Clean up on aisle 9, clean up on aisle 10.
And then you see somebody just pouring milk down their face like, oh, you're about to get it.
Yeah, you know how many homeless people could drink that?
The kid in the candy store with their hand, the candy on his face says, "Oh, it wasn't me." I mean, it smelled like sour milk, really.
Yeah. Well, not just the milk, but the hot sauce. I mean, I love me some hot sauce. You see how much hot sauce. Ooh, I got to quit talking about that. My cardiologist might be worth watching.
Uh-oh.
Remember how much hot sauce I used to drink, Dennis?
Oh, yeah.
I go through a bottle of, a 20-ounce bottle of Louisiana hot sauce within a week. Things of jalapeno peppers, no wonder I had a heart attack. But it always helps you remember, It's good brain food. You know that, Dennis?
What is hot sauce?
Hot sauce and jalapenos.
Oh, I like jalapenos. I don't really do hot sauce, but yeah.
It's good for the brain. It's good for the memory. It really is. You don't think so?
I had some jalapenos. I got some on my sub.
Okay, so you eat them today. Tomorrow when you take a dump, you're going to remember what you ate last night. When you get to my age, that's very important. Let's see. We already got that one done. Oh, yeah, let me go back to the cop one real quick. Guys, the officers and stuff, they take a beating. And yes, there are a few bad cops in the world, but the majority of them, especially here in Putnam County, I haven't met one that I thought was a racist. And just because one cop is, and one cop is an asshole.
Doesn't mean all are.
Exactly. I'm glad you said that. Because, Dennis, I know you've had, cops show up that night you hit a deer and I had to go pick you and Hunter up.
Horton.
Horton hears a who. Dennis slays a deer. You bring on a whole new meaning to deer hunting.
Especially take him out with a car.
Yeah, that messed your whole car up.
Oh, yeah.
It totaled it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a call at, midnight? Something like that.
Yeah.
Could you come get me? I hit a deer. You guys all right? Yeah, but he's not. Never did find it, did we?
Nope.
Okay.
Hope the buzzards got to it.
Okay. Let's see. We got some commercials we got to do here real quick. You want to do a couple of these? You want to do a couple of these commercials?
Yeah.
Let's let him do O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's.
There you go. Damn, we got a jingle singer.
Because of the commercial. That's why I was like, that's catchy.
Yeah, they might have to pay you for song rights.
They should.
Pay you royalties.
I'm a good singer.
You ever been to O'Reilly's?
No.
No, you'll get there. You got that new truck. When it gets a few miles on it, you're going to be over there. JR hooked me up with an alternator. O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Go and see JR. O'Reilly's, when you go to get your auto parts, Dennis, because you're just getting into this part of your life where you're going to have to start buying auto parts and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And they guarantee to beat anybody's locally advertised price. That's all across the nation. They will not go against an ad that's come off the internet, because you'll have some idiot on there selling an alternator for $5. They're not going to match that. but they do guarantee the lowest price. They're at 619 South Florida, Highway 19. I should say Highway 19. Placa, Florida, 32177. Go in there and see JR, see Tracy, see Brian. You ever see JR's bikes when you drive by there?
No.
Out in front of O'Reilly's? Man, they are bad to the bone.
I'll probably be going there soon, though, because I'm going to fix up my black truck that's still at the house in Pomona.
Really? What are you going to do to it?
Fix it up.
I mean, we're going to drop it down?
Nah, it's kind of broke down right now. I need to get a battery, amongst other things.
When you go in there, a lot of people don't know it, but I'll give you a little hint on that. They do carry reconditioned batteries, and they're cheap. A lot of people don't know it. They think they've got to go spend $100, $150 on a battery.
Brand new one. Like what?
Well, a lot of times they're they have a guarantee on them. I'm not sure what their guarantee is, but some of the auto parts places, they will give up to 2 years on them, depending on how old the battery is. But it's a good place to go and get. It's a good secret. But okay, we have the stand. Satsuma Produce. I know you've been there.
No, I haven't. I've rode past, though.
You rode past it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you still got mom and dad.
I wouldn't be
You
talking about. I buy my own food.
You still eating when you come over to my house, you eat my cooking.
Yeah, eat your food.
You have to bring your mom home some produce. You're like, here, Mom, I love you, and then she can make it for you.
Yeah, you need to stop by
That's
there
how
and
you
get some
do that.
produce. Go in there and, William's mom, Andrea.
Yeah.
Go in there and hassle her.
I
It's
know
fun.
exactly who she is.
As long as she's behind the counter, she can't catch you. Just make sure you got your truck door open and haul butt to there. But they got some kick butt produce there. And Matt and Luann, they donate a lot of stuff to Little League and the homeless people. Anytime I've ever asked them or told them about a family in need, they've been gracious enough to donate it. And that's because they know that we verify that there's a problem, or they'll read about it on the Putman Way. But they have some of the best produce. Matter of fact, I got some strawberries from there today. I think I gave you one, didn't I?
I hid those.
You hit.
I don't
Those are
remember.
no strawberries
Wait.
for you.
Now my memory's bad. I can't remember. Did you bring them to me? I don't remember.
Ah.
Yeah.
I know there's an empty container in there. I don't know if there's strawberries.
Crap. There goes my strawberries. Matt, Luann, if you're listening, have Andre or William or one of your guys, Richard, snatch me another box and set them off to the side. I'll be in there to purchase them tomorrow. They have the best produce around. It's fresh produce. It hasn't set in the back of a semi forever. Matt and Luann personally go hand pick all the produce that they get.
Yeah, those pictures, honest to goodness, people, those are exactly what the vegetables look like. Those are not altered.
Yeah, I walked in and took those with my, with just the camera on my phone. So those have not been photoshopped or anything. Matter of fact, Chris, you took your mom a bunch of those carrots over. How were they?
I haven't had one yet, but she's been appreciative, and I saw carrot chunks that you cut off.
Yeah, those things are good. They got a lot of flavor to them.
Yeah, I know. My horses have been hanging out at the gates because they smell the carrots at the door. So.
I know. I went down there to get a bunch for the horse, and when I ordered them, she said, "How much?" Andrea goes, "How many pounds do you need?" And I said, "I don't know, about 30 pounds. I don't know anything about the weight of produce. Did you see the size of those carrots in my house?
Oh, you talking?
That bag's like 2.5 feet big. I mean, it's huge.
It comes all the way up to my deep freezer.
Yeah,
to the bottom of the lid. Well, it's about half gone now because I feed them to the horses and stuff. Okay, East Side Collision and Towing. You know Bob, don't you?
Yeah.
Bob's the man.
Yeah.
Look at those paint jobs Bob does. Aren't those amazing?
I like that Mustang. I like that MG. I was there when he painted that.
You need to tell Jordan to get his car fixed up so it looks like that. You take a picture of that.
He will if he ever gets off of Xbox. I love my son to death, but that Xbox and skateboarding. Got a 69 Mustang that he ain't even started working on yet. And the motor's redone, the transmission's redone, the rear end, everything. All he has to do is take the parts off so we can take them down to Bob and get them painted.
Yeah, I wish Bob could do the bodies, but he does to cars, so I'd be in there in a heartbeat.
Get some racing flames.
Yeah, do some
Yes,
racing
matter of fact,
flames and, yeah.
he's painting your car too, isn't he, Chris?
Should be, yeah.
Your Mustang?
Yeah, he does towing, custom painting, collision work, mechanical work.
Yeah, he does it all.
24-hour towing available.
Those are his kids up there. He's a single dad raising 2 boys. Well, he's not actually not raising 2 boys now. His oldest one is in the Army now.
I actually think that youngest one's raising dad, so.
Do I?
I think the youngest one's raising his dad.
Yeah.
Aiden's Marza whip.
Aiden's raising his dad. That's right. He keeps Bob in line.
But yeah, call Bob. His phone number is 386-227-0003. 386-227-0003.
Don't call him tonight, though, because his tow truck broke down. Both of them broke down today. They'll be fixed first thing in the morning. He had to order parts for them. Let's put Calvin O's up there.
Shout out,
Calvin.
Calvin O.
Yeah, Dennis, what do you think of that song, One Nation Under God?
Oh, I liked it. Yeah.
Do you? Yeah, Calvin rocks it out.
I wish I'd have been here when he was here.
He wrote it. He'll be back in here on the
24th.
24th. Yeah, you need to get in here so he can interview you.
Yeah, Calvin is absolutely amazing. You guys need to listen to his song. If you haven't, go to IITW Radio on our website, Facebook, anything you can request his song. But he has Fooled Around and Fell, One Nation Under God, and those two are my absolute favorite songs. So make sure you guys get on there and check them out.
Let's put on about 30 seconds of this other song.
Okay.
We got a minute of this. You guys listen to this one.
Must have been through about 1,000,000 girls. I'd love them and leave them alone. I didn't care how much they cried. Their tears left me cold like a stone. But I fooled around and fell. I fooled around and fell. I fooled around and fell in love. I fooled around and fell in love with you. Used to be, I met a girl I liked. I'd take out my book, write down her name. And when the grass got greener on the other side, I'd just tear out the page. But I fooled around and fell. I fooled around and fell. I fooled around and fell in love. I fooled around and fell in love with you.
That was Calvin O's song. Calvin, you rocked that one out, buddy. What do you think of that one, Dennis?
Oh, I liked it because in the beginning kind of reminds me of myself when I was younger, and I was just kind of out there wilding, doing my thing, not caring.
Wait, you got a girlfriend now?
Nah, I'm single.
Go play that song to a girl.
Because these girls out here be playing, especially around here in Putnam County.
Dennis isn't looking for Miss right now. He's looking for Miss I can't live without her.
That's what I'm looking for.
But no, make sure you check out his songs, Fooled Around and Fell, Jane Hancock, and One Nation Under God.
Yeah, and he's going to be in the studio on the 24th.
Yes.
So you got to make sure you're here, Dennis.
All right.
I'll let you interview him.
And
he came
will be
down
in concert. Do not forget he will be.
Yeah, he'll be in concert up in Jacksonville on the 22nd of September. So you guys make sure you come in to see him. And hopefully Crystal Cove is going to call me back in the morning and confirm him being out there. If not, there's three other places that want him to go there. But I know Wendy and her husband, and the first thing I thought of was to call them first and ask them if they'd like to have him there. And she said she's going to get back with me. So hopefully they say yes. They have a good venue right there on the water. They got new docks over there. They've redone the restaurants, the hotels, nice and stuff over there. You guys come into town and you need a place to stay, or if you want to rent a boat, I believe they still rent boats over there, pontoon boats, and they're not expensive to rent. Make sure you don't drink and drive them, though, because I'm sure they will get pissed as all get out if you smash one of their boats. They're nice. Okay, what other ad do we got? Let's get Benio's up. Benio's Pump and Wells. He does pump repair, well restoration, pump replacement, well abandonment. And unfortunately, in Putnam County, I don't believe he's doing any drilling in South Putnam County, but I know he's doing everything else. But he's all over Volusia County and stuff. I've got to get with him this week and get all the exact particulars on it. But he does emergency 24-hour service. Again, I've got to check and see what parts of Putnam County he comes into.
This is a man that actually cares, people. He will drop whatever he's doing to come help you if you're in need, if you're in a bad situation. So just let him know, hey, you know what, I need my pump repaired, I need pump replacement, well restored. I'll tell you what, Benio, he is amazing. He's come out to the ranch, and we had a little bitty stream, and he put us in a whole bit of new system, and I think he almost pushed my wheelchair back. He was pushing so hard with the water flow that was coming out of that. So.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the last one?
Yes.
Benio.
Hey, we got one. I know we don't usually do McDonald's because they're not exactly a paid advertiser, but this came on to us while you were on your way to the studio this evening. They're doing a new contest to win a McDonald's for Life, the gold card. So this is kind of a little bit of an intro into them. But if you go onto their app and you actually order from their app, and you will be entered into a contest to win a McDonald's for Life. So.
You know what, though? The other night they have this. Dennis, have you seen those coins they have? The Big Mac Attack coins?
Nah.
You go there. I think we got an echo in the studio.
What do you mean?
I can hear it echoing.
No, I didn't hear anything, and I'm directly into the board.
Okay. They had a thing where you can get, and they still have it going on, where you get the gold coins. I don't have one in here, but they're about the size right here. And you go in there, and you buy one Big Mac, they give you a coin so you can get another Big Mac for free. Now, I just collect the coins. I went in there the other night. They didn't have no stinking coins. No rain check offer or nothing. That was the only reason I went there. So I'm kind of disappointed in them, but we'll go ahead and give them some free ad here. Is that an ad or video?
Yes.
Okay. Then we're going to put the video up.
Free burgers and fries for the next 50 years. That's what a new member of McDonald's secret society could be entitled to. To get the deal, you need to earn a McGold card. Did you know there was such a thing? McDonald's is running this competition now. All you have to do is order your food and pay through the app. That gets you one entry. The society is rumored to have some elite members, including George Clooney, Warren Buffett, and Bill Gates.
I didn't know what the card.
George Clooney, Mr. I Hate Gun Rights. Now I'm getting more pissed off. But I still want a Big Mac.
Go win that gold membership.
Yeah, it'd be a waste for me. I'd give it to you, though.
Yeah, I get French fries every day.
My cardiologist, yeah, you're going to wind up just like me. Be sitting here at 56. Some young man on the other side, that's going to replace you on the radio one day. And that's loud.
Trying to make it.
I turned down my headphones.
You're the only one hearing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why.
That's wild.
I don't know. We got new headphones and stuff. I got on a pair of them. Normally I wear these, which are great headphones. They're the Behringers. But tonight I've got on
Audio Technica.
Yeah. Audio something. We're going to show the studio here in a couple of weeks. People wondering what it takes to start one. It's pretty complicated. What do you think of the studio, Dennis?
Takes a lot of
I like it a lot. I was here to help build.
Yes, you were. Dennis was out sweating and stuff, too. Remember the first day we bought the building in from Birds?
Yep.
We got to put Birds up there. Vine Bird's ad. Mr. Bird is pretty cool. Actually, I custom ordered this building. Got it. Went in there. Loved the building. It didn't have anything in it, did it, Dennis?
Nope.
Putting drywall and all kinds of crap in it. Insulation, 5 layers, trying to soundproof it. Anyways, Bird Sales in San Mateo there. Have you ever seen, you've been to buy there, right?
I think I've drove past.
Yeah, they got some pretty cool stuff there. There's gazebos. They've got greenhouses, all kinds of stuff. If you guys don't have financing or your credit's shot to crap, go in there. They do a rent to own. They're not going to do a credit check, and you're not going to get embarrassed. Just tell them you want to rent to own it. You can rent it for so many months, and it's actually just like you're getting financed, which you are, but, you know. Anyways, they have, their prices are great. I'm not going to say what I've spent on this building, but it wasn't, I got it for about a third cheaper by going through him than I did a couple other places that are in our county and outside of our county. And he come out and set it up personally. Him and his son do, I think it's his 2 sons, do all the work. But you guys make sure to go to San Mateo, or you can call him up. But go down there and see him. And, you know, if you need a gazebo to rent for a wedding or something, I'm sure they'll rent them for a wedding. But if you need a greenhouse to grow your tomato plants in, or whatever you're going to grow in them in the wintertime. I wouldn't grow any weed in them, though. Going to wind up going to jail. But Mr. Bird, good Christian man. He's the guy to go see about getting your portable buildings. All right, we're starting to wind down on time here. Red tide. You know what red tide is, Dennis?
Never heard of it.
It's an algae bloom. It usually happens in the Gulf of Mexico, but it usually stays in pretty confined pockets. And what it does is it chokes the oxygen out of the water, and the fish start dying. If you ever go into Bradenton, Sarasota area, well, actually anywhere over in the Gulf of Mexico, normally once a year you wind up smelling all these dead fish on the beach. You'll see the loaders coming down through and cleaning them up and stuff. This year it's hit off the coast of Miami and stuff, but the algae bloom, instead of being in small pockets, it's mushroomed and stretched out over 150 miles. Stuff will make you sick if you swim in it, but it's not red. You can't see it. They just call it red tide. I think it because it's it chokes out the oxygen and the fish dying in the water, you know, maybe blood and stuff. But
makes sense.
Yeah, it happens in when the water starts getting a little bit warmer, and then you get the runoff from the lakes and streams into there, and the streets, all the crap that's with them, petroleum and everything. Usually goes away in the spring, but this year it's lasted for 9 months. She was only last for a month or 2. This year it's been crazy. The overall effect of it is it affects fragile species and sea turtles, which have been turning up sick and dead all over the coast. On Sanibel Island, cleanup crews haven't been able to keep up with all of the dead sea life, not telling how long it could last either. But make sure, and the other thing we talked about a couple of weeks ago was when you take your dogs to the beach. You got a dog, don't you?
Oh, yeah. He's bad. He's terrible.
You ever take him to the beach?
No. He stays confined because he don't know how to behave.
Well, if you ever take him to the beach, make sure you take fresh water with you, because a lot of people get out there and they think, oh, the dog's in the water and da-da-da, and they're drinking bottled water, and the dog's got salt water going in it, doesn't get any fresh water, and then they wind up kicking a bucket.
Every 30 minutes, make sure the dog's got fresh water.
Yeah, they get home, they start hallucinating.
You should also rinse your dog off when you get home. I mean, think about it. You wash off your fishing poles, you wash yourself off, but nobody ever washes their pets off.
I used to take my dogs and throw a stick out in the ocean and have them come out there. They would go in with fleas, come out with none. That salt water will kill them. Let them run around for an hour. And animals can get sunburned, too. So.
I think we got the video up.
You got the video of the red tide?
Should be the right one. If it's not, I am sorry.
I'll put it up. If it's not, we'll start talking about something else.
Hi, I'm Jessica Castro with a wild story. Imagine 65,000 text messages.
Oh, no, this is the...
No. Stop this one for a second.
This one. I like the way you stopped that.
We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and jump on it. Go ahead and leave her up there. We'll jump on it right now.
Hey.
That doesn't sound right. Jump on her.
You left her in kind of a funny position to stop that picture, too. I mean,
she's a little too young for you.
Like she's upset.
You kidding? Just looking at her and thinking about kissing her, I'd have a heart attack and keel over.
That's why she's too young for you. She's smoking. You're old and dusty.
This is a... yeah, you'll do just fine on radio. He's getting loosened up now. Now that we're coming to the end of the show, Dennis is going to go cranking loose on me. In Paradise Valley, Arizona, police arrested a 31-year-old Jacqueline, 80s. Holy crap, that's pretty close to Hades. After finding her in a Paradise Valley man's bathtub.
This story gets interesting.
Huh?
You got to keep reading. That story gets real interesting.
according to the investigators, she had met the guy online about a year ago, but wouldn't leave him alone. Let's see. Hades sent about 500 messages a day, which included disturbing ones like, I want to wear your body parts and bathe in your blood. Holy crap. What are you going to do, Dennis, if a girl sends you something like that?
I'm going to call for some help. I need some backup. I need some protection.
That's only one date. You went on one date with a woman, and she was obsessed. Yeah. So check out that last part where what they found her in her vehicle when she was in the bathtub.
Yeah.
It's right by your thumb there, young man.
Hades was found in the man's bathtub and arrested. She had a butcher knife in her car and was charged with threatening and stalking and harassment. She was set with no bond. Okay, so you go out and then you hook up with this chick, right? You say, oh, man, baby, she looks fine. But you make the mistake, instead of looking at her breast, you look into her eyes and you see crazy. And then you say, okay, this is it. I'm not going to go out with her. You know, one date's enough. And then all of a sudden you get 500 text messages a day for over a year.
Yeah, but how crazy is too crazy? Every woman's crazy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. 65,000 text messages after one date. And then she tells you she wants to cut your, what exactly did it say?
I want to wear your body parts and bathe in your blood.
Sounds like she was stuff,
having
man.
some interesting thoughts in that bathtub.
Romance is dead.
Oh, I know, romance is dead. I mean, goodness, she just needs some
That's
candlelight.
the most beautiful message text I've ever heard.
I mean,
I think
we all strive for that one.
Do you know who John Bobbitt is, Dennis? No. Okay, John Bobbitt and Lorena Bobbitt. The guy was beating her and stuff. So she takes, while he's sleeping, she cuts his pecker off, gets in her car, drives it down the road, and throws it in an ant mound. And then I think she only did a year or two in prison. She might not even went to jail. I can't remember. It's been a while back. Probably before you were born. But they used to say, don't mess with women, you'll get bobbitized.
See, that's why I'm single now.
Well, we should have put the woman's name up so Dennis would know not to ever date her. Your luck would be like my luck with women.
Well,
I know crazy when I see it.
You got the video still, Travis, so you can watch the video.
Okay, yeah, let's put the video up.
With a wild story. Imagine 65,000 text messages after just one date. In Arizona,
man, what would happen with a second date? Goodness gracious.
That. Police say Jacqueline Ains also made herself at home in the man's bathtub. The 31-year-old met him online over a year ago, and since then, court documents say she has sent the man about 500 messages a day. Some of those messages very disturbing, saying things like, quote, I want to wear your body parts, and, quote, bathe in your blood. Officers found a butcher knife in her car also when she was most recently arrested. She is now in jail with no bond.
Jeez, did you see the crazy in her eyes?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't see crazy. I just saw this nice, precious woman. I mean, I don't even know if I'd actually started going on a date when I looked at her eyes in the first place.
Well, she met him online. I don't think online dating is a good thing.
No.
Oh, no.
And if you can't meet the person, in life to life, I don't think you need to do it. There's too many people out there, catfish stories.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to try that online dating once and then just didn't work out. I pulled up.
They would have thought you were catfishing.
Oh, no, my buddy got me, Donnie John bought me a, because they thought I was getting lonely after my divorce. It's like, I'm not lonely, I'm having fun. I'm going sailing, I'm doing all the things I couldn't do when I was married. Leave me alone. Anyways, they put me on a dating site, and I'm not going to tell the full story about that, but anyways, they were trying to set me up with their friends. I would drive up, and they would say, oh, yeah, she looks like a supermodel. Yeah, she looked like a model of Chucky.
You like your girls with strong faces, don't you, Travis?
Apparently, I like the crazy ones. Okay, speaking of crazy, here's a crazy story for you. Here, you want to do this one?
No, I just want to crack jokes.
He's just here to be your backup. He wants to stand behind your back.
He's gonna make a great co-host.
Hold that back
up. These people walk into the there was a horn shark named Miss Helen It was smuggled out of a San Antonio aquarium in a baby stroller
Which one? There's 2 videos.
on Saturday.
Okay.
Do we actually have the video on this?
We have the actual footage of them stealing the shark.
Okay. Well, the police found the shark at the home of the main suspect in the heist. Miss Helen is in quarantine right now.
She's doing good though.
Yeah, she's doing good so far, and we are hopeful she will full recovery from the shock and return her to her rightful home. The aquarium is where it's used to it.
Who thinks about stealing a shark? And seriously, walking around with a baby stroller to steal a shark.
Okay,
Seriously.
here she is. Let's put this up.
I don't know what's more disturbing. They stole the shark, or they had a child involved.
Okay, here it is. See the baby stroller? Hey, Junior. Let's get you a shark.
You know, I've heard of doing a lot of things for your kids, but seriously,
Is that the shark in the stroller?
they steal the shark and put it in the stroller.
That's not already in there already, is it?
No, watch. See him dump out the stroller?
What's that brown streak in there? Or do you even want to ask?
They take it and put it in a towel and then put it into the stroller. It's right there behind you. They just took the shark. Watch.
Oh, it
Go
wasn't
with
the
it.
other family.
No.
Okay, rewind that back a little bit. It's on the right-hand side.
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't
Yes.
even watching
No,
there.
you're watching the other part.
Oh, okay. I see the woman with the little kid.
Mm-hmm.
Start from.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can see the guy in. Look at the top right-hand side of your screen. See it, Dennis?
Yeah.
The guy looking around. He's gonna stick his dumbass hand. Oh Jesus! What an idiot.
There were 3 people, I believe, involved in this, and the guy has he has shark knowledge, so he knew what he was doing. But it's just, you know, leave the shark alone. Yeah, here he goes. He's got the shark.
Oh, there's.
And
Takes the
he's done.
shark.
What an
Oh, look
idiot.
at that mustache. That mustache is killer, man.
He's just holding the shark.
Yeah, like
he's
nobody
carrying a
can notice you
beer.
walking away with a shark. Are you serious? No, like leave the trail behind.
Yeah, you
Trail
can
of
see.
water.
Look like somebody peed all over the floor. Did you see all the water all over his shirt? What an idiot. Nobody even says anything.
Everybody
Like
just
nobody even
walking.
paying attention.
That's the world today.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you can pull it down. But yeah.
Now look at all the people gathered around. Look, Mommy, there's nobody. There's no fish in the tank. Where's the shark?
So, yeah.
Good God. Would you ever go to yank a shark out of a tank?
Oh no.
You seen the scar on my leg where I got bit by a shark.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not. That's the last thing I'm going to do. It wasn't that big, but it's still big enough to take a finger off.
Oh yeah.
What happened to your finger? Oh, dude, it was picking up a shark, man. I was trying to steal it.
Don't feed the animals.
What a bunch of idiots. And I was wondering why they had video cameras at a shark thing. Like Moat Marine. Now I know. Good Lord. How much time we got?
Hold on.
Oh, we got about 9 minutes. Oh, good. We got 17 minutes.
Hey, how about that clock in, clock out? That seems to be an interesting story. I mean, you and I were talking about that the other day. The guy that worked for over a decade, he would clock into work and then he'd
Oh, yeah,
walk
the guy in
out.
Europe.
Yeah. How do you walk in, clock out? And then, you know, I was like, yeah, they have him arrested now and he'll never work for the government again. But, I mean, are they really going to miss him? I mean, he wasn't there in the first place.
Yeah, here it is.
So-
I saw a thing on Seinfeld. I think it was Seinfeld where the guy did that. And then one of them talked him into making a comment. Nobody even knew he worked there, and he gets up and makes a comment, and all of a sudden they fire him because, who are you? A week before he's to get his pension.
You're fired.
But it was in Spain. The guy had been walking in and out for 10 years and collecting a check every Friday. He would walk in, clock in, and walk out the door. This guy must have been like a ghost.
Oh yeah.
You think you could pull that off?
No. I worked too hard. Everybody would notice me. I was like, "Where's Dennis?" Oh,
Yeah,
my
but
God.
he was saying that he was getting a lot accomplished. I mean, when investigators got to look, and they actually said they couldn't find anything done, so he got fired. They
Wow.
actually gave him the benefit of the doubt that he had clocked in and was actually doing things, and he was going home and
Wow.
doing things at home.
Yeah, it says in here that the director And this was a government job. This wasn't like this was, you know, a small factory or something, or a huge factory. This was a government job, which would be easy to get away with, I guess.
Yeah, I know. It kind of reminds me of Congress.
But the director said that he was getting a lot done, but the investigators have found absolutely no evidence of it. He would just go home or somewhere, anywhere that wasn't work. Didn't expect to fire him at the office, or didn't expect to find him at the office. You know, are you going to fire him? After 10 years, wouldn't you look kind of stupid?
You're like, what?
Hey, it's kind of like Congress. You check in, you show up, you don't do anything, you collect that paycheck for all these years, 70 years, and then you don't get a squat out of that.
Don't get me started on Congress, because I'm waiting until Tuesday night when Greg's on the air to get that one going. Congress and all the crap that's going on. You know what? Today, you know who Nancy Pelosi is, don't you, Dennis?
Nope.
I try
Okay, she's the Speaker of the House. And she's like the oldest Speaker of the House in history. I think she's 300 years old.
Oh, my. She's a vampire.
But she's the one that was always saying, like when Obamacare came out, she's we got to pass it just to see what's in it, you know? And she's pretty much been a doofus her whole life. Now she's wanting, you know, illegal aliens to come in, give them free health care, give them free college and everything else, where your money will pay for it and not theirs. How do you feel about giving up part of your paycheck to support somebody that just gets the freeload here?
I work too hard for my money. Too hard for my money.
Yes, you do. But you have a nice ride, too.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of upset, Travis, check that story out. Do you remember that one?
Which one?
The training kids to kill this week?
Oh, yeah. Let's put that up. Okay. Now, before I start on this is not a race thing, okay?
Nor is it a
is
religious
not
thing.
that I hate Islamic people, but there was a training camp out in Texas, and I believe they went looking for this kid that was missing.
Yes.
They come up on this guy here, and there was, two or three of them.
There was 3 adults, I believe, and 11 kids. The reason they went to there is because they had received a message that the people there were starving. They needed help.
So they went there. Did you see this, Dennis?
No.
Okay, well, these Islamic radicals, again, you know, if you wear a burqa and stuff, I'm not a burqa hater. But anyways, they were Muslim. And, you know, there's good Muslims, there's bad Muslims. There's good white people, there's bad white people. There's good black people, bad black people, and Chinese, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, these frickin' idiots were sitting there training these kids, small kids now, Dennis, to go in and shoot up schools. There were foster kids. Some of them were in pits in the ground. I think one of the ones is that plastic pit there. And they had some of them living in vans buried in the ground. No food, no water, anything else. Out in the freaking middle of you can see there's not any vegetation or trees. Black tires around. You know it's hot under that viscoid. And they got foster kids.
I don't remember the exact way it was tied, but I do believe it was somewhere along the grandfather or somewhere in that generation that was actually tied to the bombings of the World Trade Centers.
Yeah, 9/11.
Not 9/11, the one before that. Was it 1993?
9/11.
Was it 2003 or 1993? I believe it's 1993.
Yeah, it wasn't Timothy McVeigh.
But no, there's Christian Muslims, there's Muslims. I mean, we're not
There's radicals. These are radical assholes. But training little kids to go in and shoot up schools.
I don't care who you are. You don't train little ones to shoot up schools. I mean, the last thing a little one needs in their hand is a gun at that age. I mean, just to kill somebody else. If you're teaching them to hunt and survive, that's different.
Imagine the psychological crap these kids are going to be going through.
Yeah.
And you got gun people wanting to take away gun rights.
Yeah.
Nancy Pelosi's another one. But anyways, the people in the Democratic Party, they're bailing on her now. They asked, I think, 30-something of them today on one of the news stations if they would vote for her, and they said, well, we won't vote. We're not going to say yet, which is definitely, you know.
We're not voting for her.
Yeah, pretty much. We're not voting for her. She's flipped her freaking lid. Oh, this is a good one. This is the snail races, Dennis.
He says
we got a picture of that. Yeah, they have snail races. Now, you got to be pretty damn bored to have world champion snail races It's 150 snails turn out for the annual World Championship in July. The champions have been running since the 1960s. You've got to be pretty freaking bored. I wonder how many people go to these.
Actually, it's very big, and they have that circles. They have all the circles. When they put the snails in the center, you can either bring your own or you can pick one when you're there. And it's 13 inches from the center out to the outside. So the first snail to reach 13 inches.
Yeah,
winner.
And they actually win this silver. What is it? A silver cup with lettuce inside it. So the snail actually gets the prize. And they when they get ready to start, they go ready, steady, slow.
Off to the races.
It's kind of like the tortoise and the hare.
I wonder if they're treated like thoroughbred horses and are really prized for French cuisine.
I don't know. I mean, what's the?
That's one of the things.
To be snails on the plate or in the plate. Get your own plate.
That's one of the things that you should have taken to when you were little, Dennis. We could. I got Dennis. Come on, let's go to snail races because we can go ride a couple. Yeah, we can. If it's at a fair, hell, we can go ride a couple of rides, come back, still catch the end of the race. You know, want some cotton candy?
It's open to all ages, though. It's actually, we can make fun of it. It's actually pretty cool because everybody's invited to it, all ages.
Pretty cool.
Granny can do it too.
So it's like kind of like a random winning.
It could be like a babysitting
your squirrel.
thing.
I say your squirrel. Your snail just kind of crawls. And
Give your kid a snail and let him sit there for a couple hours and come back and get him. So.
Can you imagine sitting there though, waiting on your snail to come in, especially if you're placing bets on it, and all of a sudden, I wonder if snails even get tired. It's like, or they just move so slow, or do they get tired? Like, I'm moving too slow. I'm bored. I'm getting out of here.
I mean, they don't even get a straight line. Check it out. They're all over the board.
Imagine your snail just going 12 inches and then just circling.
Yeah, I know, right?
I almost won. You know what would be exciting? To drop one in a cocaine vat or something, or some speed. I'm gonna have animal rights activists call me. Look, I think that snail's on steroids. It's all hyped up on something. Look at it going around and around and around and around.
Put a little salt at its back end so it just is afraid.
He's lapped them by 4 times. That's like the game of golf, I don't mind playing it, but they should really make golf a lot more interesting. Make the guys go out and snort a few lines or drink or get drunk or something like Happy Gilmore.
Or I don't like tennis. I like playing tennis, but back and forth and and forth.
Make them drop acid so when they're out on the course, they come over to look in the hole. They knock the ball in the hole and they drop a few hits of acid and they look in the bottom of this thing and start screaming, "Snake in the hole! Snake in the hole!"
Full contact golf.
Take off running.
Oh, we could be like, what's that show, The Groundhog's Day, where he blows up everything trying to do the groundhog? I mean, we could do something like that.
Oh, no, that's Caddyshack.
Oh, Caddyshack. That's right. We could do something like that. We could keep them moving. So,
No,
little fireworks.
Full contact golf.
Yeah.
You have to tackle the person you're going up against, and the first one to get to the ball, you get to swing it.
That's rugby. Rugby's a nasty game.
I
Holy
like
crap.
watching rugby.
I do too. Now, rugby, that's a game you can watch. No helmets, no nothing. And these guys are out chasing the football with shorts on, no pads. Somebody getting hurt.
Major League Rugby's coming back January.
Yes. Also, you got to remind me to tell you about the event you've got to go cover December 1st. Maybe send Dennis up there with you.
Event ball.
Yeah, we're starting to wind down on time here pretty quick. But the snail races, they are done on a damp cloth. And they spread out 3 circles.
Yes, if you look on the screen, you can see the 3 circles. They have the inside circle, the next outside circle, and the following outside circle. It's 13 inches from the center out. So they have them all day long, and then you have to compete until you have a final winner. So, I mean, there's hundreds of people that come to this every year, and it's been going on since the 60s. It's not bad. And they take a lot of pride in it. They actually do steroid testing on your snail to see if your snail is... Yeah, they're very proud of it.
I'm just imagining a snail that looks like Brock Lesnar.
Oh.
Just muscled up little snail.
Yeah, but they
go, little buddy, go, little buddy. Go.
Look at the tentacles on that sucker. Holy crap.
Yeah, they take great pride in that.
What's this winner's name called? Hostile?
The winner of the snail itself, I don't believe it was hostile, but it was named after the plant she found it in that morning. She had just chose her snail that morning.
Yeah, she found it in her garden. Holy crap. Hey, look. What is the prize for this? Do we know?
It's actually that cup in front of you and the
No, I mean,
lettuce.
there's no cash purse?
I do not believe so.
And that's got to take like a full day to run that snail around the track.
Yeah, but why should you get the cash? That poor snail did all the work. You just picked him and threw him on a board and let him do what he does best.
Do they have like escargot where they eat the losers of the race?
I don't know, but I'd hate to be the loser and find out.
It looks like they're doing it in full sun too.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, oh look, I just found the little snail today.
Hey, how about the squirrel story?
Oh yeah. We got just enough time to do that.
Yeah.
Cletus was going to come in and read it, but
That's okay. Well, Cletus can pick back up on it. They had a squirrel story the other day where I can't remember where it was.
Well, you got to tell the one that was first in.
This is the first part.
The one from last year.
Well, I don't want to tell yesterday's until I can tell it, but we actually had the cops showed up the other day for a woman. She heard some noise downstairs. She thought she was being burglarized. So the cops came in, checked it out, found out it was just a rogue squirrel, so they let him out, on good behavior. So, well, kind of good behavior. He made a mess of the place, but we got to doing some research to see if there's any other squirrels involved in burglary, and we actually found out last year that there was a squirrel named Joey who was involved in a burglary, and he saved his owner's belongings because he attacked the burglar. So the cop was going to look for who burglarized the house, and when they interviewed this guy, he had a whole bunch of scratches on him. The cop had laughed, and she said, "Did the squirrel do that to you?" He goes, "Yup." So guess what? He got arrested. I mean, it was evidence. So
yeah, they said he had bite marks all over him and everything, and then there was claw marks on the safe.
Yeah, there was some blood all over the house, and
a squirrel done whipped that guy's ass.
Yeah.
But it was a pet squirrel living in the guy's house. And he comes home, and the squirrel's got blood all over it. He thinks it's hurt. Then he notices that some of his items are missing, and then he thinks he knows who did it, one of the neighbors. And then the next thing you know, they go there, and this guy's all beat up, clawed up.
So I do believe this is the video from it.
No, that's a Mississippi thing.
Oh, okay. Well, that was Mississippi. But no, we had an actual video of the gentleman. I don't know what happened to it, but he was proud of his squirrel. That pet squirrel's name's Joey, and he said that he came into the house. The house had been burglarized. Joey had, attacked the guy.
Joey's badass.
Amen. I mean, I wanted you to see Joey. I don't know what happened to the video, but that's okay. We'll show when Cletus comes back. We'll make sure we get the video back on. So you guys have to come back and watch Cletus.
If you don't, Dennis, if your dog keeps going rogue on you, you can always get your pet squirrel.
Well, Cletus was supposed to be here, but I think he was out.
Turtles.
Yeah, I think Cletus was out doing that goober thing tonight, wasn't he?
No, he's over filming Bob's video at Eastside Towing and Collision.
Yeah.
But man, can you imagine that? You see all the squirrels I got out here? Wonder how hard it is to train a tack squirrel.
Reminds me of the squirrel from Nut Job.
And I bet the guy, when he saw on the front of the guy's house, it said, "Beware of a tack squirrel," instead of dog, he was thinking, yeah, this is a bunch of crap. He walk in, and all of a sudden, he gets his ass chewed up.
Goes through the window, and just gets attacked.
Yeah, we're running out of time here. I want to thank you, Dennis, for coming in tonight. So how do you like it? You think you might want to be on the air eventually?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. We'll start getting the training and stuff going then.
They tell you to watch for naked women or whatever, but I just sit there and look at Travis. That's enough to keep you going. So,
well,
see, it loosens you out.
For all you ladies out there, Dennis is single. He's looking for a good woman, not a crazy woman.
Yeah, look in the eyes. Look in the eyes. They're all crazy, but how crazy is too crazy?
And you can't tell it, but the man has some pecs now. When I used to see him, it looked like Davy Jones's locker when he come over and hang out during the summer. And had no chest, no ribs. The next thing I see him, he's playing football. And he's getting bulked up, no steroids, all natural stuff, running his butt off.
Yep.
He could have went pro.
And he's a gentleman, ladies.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a gentleman, and he's very polite. I want to thank you, though, for how polite you are and the good young man that you turned out to be. You guys can check us out on IITWradio.com, or you can check out on YouTube, IITW Radio. Don't forget to subscribe. These businesses need to see that, we need to keep this thing going. You guys remember to sponsor your local businesses. You can check us out on Twitter. Tammy will be back when she gets off vacation. I want to thank Chris, Marie, Dennis. They can see you sticking out your tongue. But I want to thank you guys most of all for letting us come into your hearts, your homes, mess up your mind, and hopefully we've lightened up your day a little bit. And our shout outs go out, to Thank you guys for supporting us. And we will see you back here Monday night. God willing, the creek don't rise and the government don't get me first. Thank you, Dennis, for coming in.
No problem.
Enjoy Galvin O's song. Which song did we have closing it out?
Fool around.
Fool around and fell.
Yeah, put Fool Around and Fell in Love again.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
Must have been through about 1,000,000 girls. I'd love them and leave them alone. I didn't care how much they cried. Their tears left me cold like a stone. But I fooled around and fell. I fooled around and fell. I fooled around and fell in love. I fooled around and fell in love with you. Used to be, I met a girl I liked. I'd take out my book, write down her name. And when the grass got greener on the other side, I'd just tear out the page. But I fooled around and fell. I fooled around and fell. I fooled around.